Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 4. We will presentate about evaluation work. My group is consists of Angger Arga Putra Pasarela, and then Farhana Surya. After that Iqbal Ghazi Saifullah, and then me, Javier Dolfani Belnove. Why evaluation work is important? First of all, an employee evaluation is the assessment and review of a worker job performance. Most companies have an employee evaluation system where employees are evaluated on a regular basis, often once a year. And then typically these assessments are done at year end or on the employee service anniversary. That is, if you were hired in February, so the evaluation it's happen in February but next year. And some of companies maybe have a different regulation, even it's sometimes it's monthly, weekly, and even daily. And then there is a 5-step to make evaluation work. First of all is develop an evaluation form, then identify performance measure, set guidelines for feedback, create disciplinary and termination procedure, and the last one is set an evaluation schedule. First of all, develop an evaluation form. Performance evaluation should be conducted fairly, consistently, and objectively to protect your employees' interests and to protect your practice from legal liability. One way to ensure consistency is to use a standard evaluation form for each evaluation. The form you use should focus only on the essential job performance areas. Limiting these areas of focus makes the assessment more meaningful and relevant and allows you and the employee to address the issues that matter most. And then you don't need to cover every detail of an employee's performance in an evaluation.
Okay, I will continue the explanation from my Javier. My name is Farhan Disria. Okay. Second step is identify performance measure. Standard performance measure which allow to evaluate an employee job performance objectively can cut down on the amount of the time and stress involved in filling out the evaluation form. Although it's the hardest part of making the evaluation work, but it's must do it. A job description can be used to make a performance measure, such as this example. Okay, this is an example for standard measure of hospital receptionist. This is in description tag, quantity and quality. Description tags for hospital receptionist is answer incoming call, tracing comment call, the comment information, greet patient from appointment, prepare arriving patient charge and route to nurse, enter a new update patient registration in the computer. This can be changed in every different hospital, but it's decided by top management. Okay, the third step is set guideline for feedback. Feedback is what performance evaluation are about. So before implement performance evaluation system, make sure that everyone will be conducting evaluation now that what kind of feedback to give. This is a certain sequence for giving a feedback. A. Give a balanced feedback. Don't make the feedback is try to make employee to show her or his strength because his data is really false. B. Outline expectation for improvement. When you address area where improvement is needed, outline your expectation for the improvement because it helps employee meet them. C. Encourage feedback from the employee. Give encourage feedback if because if employee give a non-defensive feedback is the data is be false. This is for me. It is continue to my friend Anger.
Clear disciplinary and termination procedure. In some cases, even after a thorough performance evaluation and a discussion of expected improvement, an employee will continue to perform poorly. You need to be prepared to handle such a situation by having well-defined written disciplinary and termination procedure in place. This procedure should outline the action that will be taken when performance deteriorates, a verbal warning, a written warning if there is no improvement or a recurrence, and termination if the situation is not ultimately resolved. There are two warnings that can be used to discipline the employees. First, verbal warning, and then second, written warning. Verbal warning. This should be given in private with the behavior or reason for the discipline clearly stated. For example, I observed you talking disrespectfully to another employee at the front desk. You said she was brain dead and tossed a chart at her. We will not tolerate disrespect in the workplace. Furthermore, this outburst could be overheard from the reception room. If this occurs again, a report will be written up and placed in your file. Do you understand the importance of this? After the verbal warning is given, allow the employee to respond but keep the exchange brief. Second, written warning. How you handle the written warning plays a critical role in the success of your disciplinary and termination procedures. This is the time to make it clear to the employee just how serious his or her performance problem is. Unfortunately, many practices fail to do this and or to follow through with termination if necessary. Once the written warning is mishandled in this way, it no longer has any merit. It should include a description of the behavior or problem that includes objective findings. B. The measurable action and change expected of the employee. C. The support the employer will provide for improvement. D. A description of what will occur unpaid time off or termination and when after one more occurrence or two if the warning is not heeded. The signature of the employee and A. The signature of the employee and appraiser and the date of the warning.
Alright, I'm gonna explain about number 5. Set an evaluation schedule. Well, when we will be human resource manager, after we've built our performance evaluation system, which is the evaluation form, the performance measures, the feedback guidelines, and the disciplinary procedures, we just need to do the last thing, which is performance evaluations. It sometimes shows as some creepy stuff for the employee because it sometimes decides employee's fate. Now, about, some practices do all employee evaluations at the same time of year, while others conduct them within 30 days of each employee's anniversary of employment. Well, that didn't do with no cause, because in that 30 days time span, the employee could feel like, oh my god, I'm gonna be evaluated, so I will have another month to prove myself worthy. However, you decide to schedule the evaluations. I mean, you are the manager. Just remember the consistency, the appraiser consistently meets the deadline. The deadline is important because ignoring employees' overdue evaluation and may hurt morale and performance. And yeah, that wouldn't end well with your company. And the last analysis, a performance evaluation system should be a key component of your practice structure. When implemented effectively, it ensures fairness and accountability, promotes growth and development, and encourages a sense of pride in your employees' contributions to the practice. So good luck out there, human resources managers.